Hey Autism Ontario, it's me, Patrick, and today we're going to take a trip to the beach together. We're going to do some exercising on our way there. Come on, let's go! First things first, we need to get to the beach. We're going to walk there from our house. You guys can walk with me. Luckily the beach is close by. We only have to walk for 30 seconds. Picking up those feet, moving those arms. Keep going, we've almost made it. And we're there. While we walk the last little bit to the beach, we're going to multitask and start putting on our bathing suits. So with me, hold your bathing suit, step up and into it. Other leg into your bathing suit. Pick up those knees as high as you can, like you're pulling each leg of that bathing suit on while you keep walking down to the beach. Gotta be ready, and that includes having that bathing suit on. And there we go. Now that we're dressed and ready for the beach, we've got to get some of our equipment ready. We're going to grab our great big invisible beach ball, and we're going to start doing some exercises with this. Hold your beach ball out in front of you, and we are going to squat down nice and low and stand back up. We're going to do some of this with our beach ball for 30 seconds. Hold it out in front of you. Squat down nice and low and stand back up. Keep that invisible beach ball straight out in front. Testing its weight. Alright, next, keep your beach ball out here. We're going to twist and hold our beach ball to the side. See how my feet don't move. Now twist the other way. Twist one way and the other way. Don't let your beach ball grow or shrink. Keep it out in front of you while you twist to each side. Checking the aerodynamics of that beach ball. Alright, and finally, keep that same beach ball out in front of you. We're going to hold it up above our head and reach it down towards our toes. Up above our head, down towards our toes. Making sure our beach ball can bounce how we want it to. Up above our head. See how my knees stay straight while I go down to my toes. Beach ball straight up and straight down. Alright, and our beach ball is all set. Knock it away. Alright, our next stop at the beach is to get to the water for a swim. The thing is, the beach is pretty crowded today, so we may have to squeeze between some people. We're going to turn sideways and shuffle our feet together before turning sideways the other way, shuffling our feet together, just like we're squeezing between a crowd of people. And we're going to keep doing that on our spot for 30 seconds. Ready? Let's go. Squeeze in between those crowds of people. Make yourself nice and skinny. Almost down to the water. And we're there. Now that we've made it to the water, it's time to go for a swim. We're going to start with our front crawl. So take those arms, start swinging forwards one at a time. Nice big circles, swimming out. Remember, one arm, then the other arm. Biggest circles you can. Swim as fast or slow as you would like. And now we're going to switch onto our back for a backstroke. One arm at a time. Nice big circles swinging backwards. Again, do your backstroke as fast or as slow as you would like. Very relaxing. And finally, we are going to do our butterfly stroke. For this one, we're swinging both arms forward at the same time. Biggest circles we can. Really swing them around at the bottom here. Fast at the bottom, a little slower at the top. Both arms at the same time. Doing our butterfly stroke. We've almost made it back to shore. And there we go. Now that we're out of the water, we need to get dried off. So grab your beach towel. We're going to do one thing at a time. First, put one arm across your body. Now start at your shoulder and slowly drag that towel along your arm until you get to your wrist. And that arm's dry. Next, the other arm goes across. Start at your shoulder. Pull that towel along your arm. Slowly, slowly until we hit our wrist. And that one's dry. Next, let's do our legs. Keep those knees straight. Start at your waist and move your towel down towards your toes. Pause there while you dry each of those toes and slowly stand back up. That leg is dry. Last but not least, our other leg. Start at your waist with your knees straight. Go all the way down towards your toes. Pause while you dry each of those toes and slowly back up. And we are all dried off. Now that we've dried off, it's time to do some sunbathing. We're going to lay out on a yoga mat if you have it, or just something soft, and we are going to get both sides of our bodies nice and tan. Let's start out laying flat on our back with our arms over our head. Try not to use your hands, but if you need them, that's okay. We're going to roll from our back over one way onto our bellies. Now back the same way onto our back. Let's try rolling the opposite way. Again, try not to use your hands. And let's flip onto our bellies. Make sure our back gets a tan before we roll back to our backs once again. Back to the first way. Rolling to our belly. Back to our back. Other way to our belly. And back to our back. And we have gotten a nice, even tan. After we've perfected our tan, we're starting to notice some of the animals here at the beach. One of those animals is a crab. When we see the crab, we start to do what he does and crab walk. So look how I balance on my hands and my feet. And we're just gonna take a couple steps in each direction. I'll crab walk to one side. Then I'll crab walk to the other side. I might crab walk backwards. I might crab walk forwards. Crabs always make sure they have lots of space around them before they move around. To one side. Backwards. Forwards. To the other side. Backwards. To the side now. Forwards. And back again. Now to one side. Back to the other side. Forwards. And backwards. To one side. Back to the other. And back to our starting position. The next animal we notice at the beach is the seagull flying around. When we see that, we try a seagull ourselves. For this one, we're going to flap our wings and bend our knees like we're flying with the seagulls. See how my arms move and my knees bend at the same time. We might glide for a minute and swoop in for a landing back into the air and flapping our wings again. And we might glide again, swoop in for a landing and back to the ground. Next, we notice some of the animals in the water. We're looking at the seahorses and the starfish. And when we see them, we make ourselves skinny like a seahorse before jumping out like a starfish. All together, skinny like a seahorse before putting our arms and legs out like a starfish. You may know these as jumping jacks. We're going to try them for 30 seconds. Seahorse, starfish, as fast or as slow as you can go. Make your starfish extra big. And our seahorse swims away. Next, it's our least favorite part of the day at the beach. Time to go home. We're going to start out by putting on our regular clothes. Remember, hold on to your clothes. Step one leg in at a time. We're changing out of those bathing suits back into our summertime clothes. One leg at a time. Knees are coming way up. And we're dressed. Now that we're dressed and ready to head home, we just need to walk the rest of the way. Think about all the good times we had at the beach today. Nice leisurely walk back to our house. And thank you all for taking a trip to the beach with me today. I hope to see you again soon. Who knows where we'll go next.